They set the table, poured the tea, smiled like it was meant for me to sit and nod and learn to be the girl they had in mind. I read the room, I read the books, I gave them all my practiced looks. But somewhere in between the lines, I left their world behind. They said smile, I said why. They said settle, I said not this time. I was never meant for this. The polished rooms, the practiced bliss, the corset and the curtsy and the quiet. I was never meant for this. One world was never made to fit a girl who needs a library to riot. The suitors came, the mothers planned. They drew the map, they held my hand toward a life already made before I had a say. But I was writing in the margins, asking questions no one answered, finding revolutions in the pages every single day. They said choose, I said when. They said hurry, I said not just yet. I was never meant for this. The polished rooms, the practiced bliss, the corset and the curtsy and the quiet. I was never meant for this. One world was never made to fit a girl who needs a library to riot. Call me a problem, call me a phase, call me the question you never could place. I call myself finally enough. But I was meant for something more than teacups and a tilted head and smiling as they closed the door. I was never meant for this, and darling, that's the best thing yet. A girl who was never meant for this is one they'll never quite forget. Never quite forget.